Heard a lot of testimony from your previous trainer.
Yes, of course. Our
So
previous trainings.
I've already gone through it and I've
Okay.
listened to what each of them have saying about your program,
Okay,
which is
perfect.
very good. And
Perfect.
I watch it with my wife,
Yeah?
I have to carry my wife along with all what I've been doing here because
Yeah,
in UK you can't do it alone.
of course, of course.
And she's the only one working at the full time.
Yeah.
So during my study, I couldn't be able to work full time. I couldn't be able to work more than 20 hours.
Yeah, of
So
course.
she's the one that has been supporting me
Yeah.
in terms of any program.
Yeah.
So, and we watch it together, and we have already applied for a graduate visa for 2 years.
Oh,
So,
amazing.
and within that 2 years, based on the UK immigration rule and regulation,
Yeah.
so we have to get a ski job that will sponsor within that 2 years. If not so,
Yeah.
that means we are going back to our country, which I'm not praying for that.
Yeah,
I
of
want to start
course.
my career in accounting here. I want to continue. I want to progress with my career here.
Yeah, of course.
So that's why we try to know much about your program together, and
Yeah.
we read it that you are ready to give sponsor for any job you're giving to us. So we've concluded that whatever we come out of the interview today, so that we brainstorm about it and we know what we do about the program.
Yeah.
So thank you for giving me the opportunity.
No, of course. That's no worries at all. That's no worries at all. That sounds amazing. And just to confirm as well, so are you 100% clear on how the program works as well?
Yeah, I've read everything. That is a 3-month program,
Yeah.
and it's 5 and there will be a senior accountant that will attach to me that will be giving me some tasks regarding to
Yeah. Accounting class and to be an accountant.
And it will be through the Sage or QuickBook or Zero that we'll be using.
Yeah.
So I've read about the program a little bit based on what it sent to me.
Okay.
last week.
Perfect. And do you have any questions for me at all before we go ahead?
The question is not about it's not about any other thing than even this morning that your message came in that we have an interview today by 12 o'clock. I saw my wife the message.
Yeah.
And my wife is still emphasized on me that I should try as much as possible.
Yeah, of course.
That if the program will cover the sponsorship, because that's what we need.
Yeah, of course. Do you mean the visa sponsorship?
Yes.
Yeah, of course.
That's what we are all about. That's
Yeah, of course. But just to confirm, so just to confirm as well, it wouldn't be us that would cover the sponsorship. But essentially, we've worked with candidates exactly like yourself in the past. And so if you need a visa, when we search for jobs for you after the program, that's what we look for. So your applications will only be sent to jobs that can help you with visa sponsorship. But then, of course, you still have to secure the role. So you'll be shortlisted for the role. You have the interviews, assessment. And then, yeah, once you secure the role, they'll be the ones that will help you with the visa, the sponsorship, and so on. Is that okay?
Because you know what? Sorry for cutting you in.
No, of course.
I have some friends in UK here that have been in UK before me that they have done a training like this.
Yeah.
That they promise them that they will give them job, they will look for job for them in the accounting profession.
Yeah.
And they will look for a job that will sponsor them. At the end of the day, there is no any job not to talk of sponsorship for them. They have done training like this.
Yeah, of course.
I'm talking from you.
Yeah, of course.
With other places.
No, of course,
so
we are. Yeah,
we want to know how guaranteed it is. Because,
yeah, of course.
Because, if we fail to get a sponsorship within the 2 years, that means we are going back. And we don't want that to happen.
No, of course. No, of course, I do.
Understand?
Yeah, of course. I mean,
let me be frank with you. I did a training like this.
yeah.
And want to mention the name of the organization to you?
Oh, of course. I'd love to know. I'd love to know.
Yeah. So, pardon?
Yeah, what's the name of the company that you done it before?
No, I'm not. Yeah, I just started with them, but once you get back to me last week, I have to stop it because I've not gone far with them. Because the reason being that they did training like this, and they promised that they will give them jobs, that they will even give them a job that will sponsor them.
Yeah.
Up to now, they're not giving my friends.
Yeah, no, of course. No, I'm very aware that there are a lot of companies that do that as well. Can I confirm the name of the company?
I can't really tell you the name of the company because today I'm just tarnish the image of the company, tarnish the reputation.
No, of course.
Fearful.
No, I mean, we're already quite aware of a lot of firms that do that. So I can even list off a lot myself. But we do offer a full guarantee. So we'll work with you until a minimum of 3 firms have shortlisted you for the roles, and we get the firms that shortlist you for the roles for what you need. So of course, if you need a firm that can help you with the visa sponsorship, we can get the search towards that. So you'll be guaranteed at least 3 firms that shortlisted you, and they'll take you for interviews or assessments. But then from there, it's up to you to obviously improve it, to impress in the assessments or interviews and so on.
Sorry for cutting you. I received a message from one of your colleagues. I think it's maybe the line manager, that the message sent to me that my sponsorship, they have 3 firms or 4 firms guarantee for me to get job with them.
Yeah. Oh no, so you're guaranteed to be shortlisted. So what happens is after the program, generally we already work with a lot of firms that offer remote positions. So you can just work from home essentially. And we also work with firms nationwide. So what we do is we pick out the firms closest to you in your immediate area. We help you schedule interviews and assessments with those firms as well as the remote firms. Of course, yours would be a smaller pool because it's firms that can help you with visa sponsorship. And a minimum of 3 firms will work with you until a minimum of 3 firms have shortlisted you for a position. But that doesn't mean the job's guaranteed, because you still have to go to the interview or the assessment and press in the interview and assessment to secure the role. So it's still up to the company themselves whether they take you, but we can only put you in the right place and right time to secure that job, if that makes sense.
Actually, I have a friend that he trained like this. He trained with one of the organizations like this.
Yeah.
And they give him job.
Yeah.
He's working now.
Okay.
And they even give him sponsorship as well.
Okay.
So it's not all the organization like this that is not giving job, that is not giving sponsorship, or that's not helping in the area of sponsorship.
Yeah.
So, but some of them, let me say about 60% of the organization like this, they will just promise before you start with them.
Yeah, for sure. No, exactly that.
Just to give you the CV and look just.
Yeah, for sure. No, for sure. That's why I just want to be very transparent with you, and saying that. That's why I want to be very transparent. Just saying the job isn't guaranteed. But you will be placed in the correct position to you'll be lined up for jobs. It's just up to you to obviously impress in those interviews, because it's still up to the firm to decide. Okay, are you the best candidate for the role and so on. But we can only put you on the shortlist.
I understand what you're saying. It depends on my performance at the level of the interview. That's what you're trying to say.
Yeah. So of course you have to impress in interviews and assessment to secure the roles. But that being said, like I said, pretty much everybody secures a job after the program. We just can't say that because we can't say that, but we can guarantee to work with you until a minimum.
Excuse me, please. With this training now, I think you will go far to the level of what they may be asking me at the level of interview. You train me on some areas that the employer needs and that the interview may come up from. think you will train me up to that level. So for me to, because I have accounting background.
Yeah.
From my secondary school days.
Yeah.
I mean from you understand what I'm saying? Up to university.
Yeah, of course.
Up to my bachelor level, up to my master level, up to my professional certification.
Yeah, of
Are
course.
you getting it? So there's nothing they can have about from me that will be a problem for me.
No, that's perfect.
No, what I want to ask you now is that
Yeah.
which area of the position, which position you are trying to train in to? Like we have a account assistant, we have bookkeeper, we have a
Yes, of course. So I'll explain it again now. So the program's designed to train you up on all the tasks required of an accountant, essentially. So you'll be trained up on all the tasks within the accounting cycle. You'll also be trained up in tasks within management accounting. This is to ensure that after the program, you have as many options as possible in accountancy. So during the program, you can decide, okay, maybe I want to focus on, maybe I want to be a bookkeeper, or maybe I want to get into accounts payables, or maybe I want to get more into management accounting, helping managers within businesses make financial decisions. You may be using break-even analysis or so on. So after the program, the choice is up to you. The program is there to help you, train you in all those areas, but most importantly, get the UK work experience you need on your CV to say, okay, Yinusa work can do the break-even analysis, they can do the cash flow forecasting, they can do the financial reports, and then from there it's up to you what career path in accountancy you want to go down, essentially. So there's nothing in particular. It's very broad.
I have a question as well. The question I want to ask is that, now, after the completion of my program, of the training rather, you update my CV for me with work experience. Like how many months work experience, then with reference.
Okay, yeah, that's a very good question. So the minimum amount of UK work experience we found that candidates need to start their career in accountancy in the UK is 3 months. However, through the program, you can actually gain up to 12 months experience, which I recommend, of course, because once you get a 1 year experience, it's almost like guaranteed you're going to start your career in accountancy in the UK, because 1 year, you can't argue against 1 year. But 3 months is the minimum. And then so from 3 months, that's when we'll contact you again. We'll ask you for your CV. We'll update.
After the completion of the program, within 3 months, so you give me 1 year's experience, right?
No, so it's up to you if you want 1 year, but then it'll take 1 year to get 1 year's experience. It'll take 3 months to get 3 months experience. But the minimum you need is 3 months. So at the 3 months, so say you start the program on the 5th, you'll finish in 3 months. So in 3 months time, so the 5th of April, let's say, we'll contact you again saying, okay, you've gained your experience now. Send us your CV, we'll update it for you. We'll add your new experience, we'll add your training. We'll make your whole CV more presentable as well, to the more attractive to the accounting employer. We'll add all your qualifications. You get a reference letter. You also get a professional reference from your senior accountant. And then from there, we just start sending your applications out. And then you start getting your assessments and interviews and so on. And then, you just have to obviously do the assessments, do the interviews and so on until you secure a role.
Okay, now.
Does that make sense?
The training now, I think the training is a remote. It's factual.
What was that, sorry?
I mean the training is factual.
Factual.
Now, if I start the training now,
Yeah. Yeah.
hours in a day for the.
How many hours in a day did you say?
What I mean is how many hours on a daily basis that we spend for the training.
So the training is designed for the full-time working adult. So it's designed for somebody working or studying 8 hours a day. So it's designed to be completely flexible. So it's up to you how much hours you put in a day. But what I will say is when you first start the program, it's very light because your mentor is getting to know you, your background, making sure you have the fundamental concepts. Whereas compared to when you're at 3 months, you'll need a lot more time because you'll be dealing with like the bank statements, actual clients, maybe you might be dealing with the whole accounting cycle. So taking from the bank statements, putting into the journals and the general ledger, then the financial reports. But then even then you can still do it whenever you want. So if you want to do it at night, that's okay. If you want to do it in the morning, that's okay. If you're working, you can do it on your break. So there's no fixed timings, I'd say.
Okay, it's possible to do in the night.
Yeah, of course. So literally whenever best suits you.
Okay.
Is that all okay?
Like now, if I want to start now,
Yeah.
you mean the training is commencing on the 5th of February, right?
Yeah, 5th of Feb, yeah. So next Monday. We currently only have...
So how much?
Yeah.
How much is it? How much is the training?
So the training right now for this month is $695, but then usually the price of the training is £2,495. So from Thursdays back up at that price essentially. But by then the places should be gone because we only have 2 left. But yeah, so from Thursday, pretty much till the rest of the year, it'll be 2495. Usually around Christmas time, that's when sometimes we'll have a discount. But yeah, so right now it's 695, which is quite a lot off. Would that be okay for you if you was to be successful today?
How much are we paid to start?
So it'd have to be 695. So that would be the price for the program. Well, yeah, for the program today. So after it will be 2495. Would that be Yeah.
I mean, how much I will pay to start with it if I don't have this 695.
Also, the minimum deposit you can place to secure a place on the program would be £450, and then you have 1 month to pay the rest off, so the £245. But if you was to be successful today in your interview, you would have to place a deposit of £450 at a minimum. Would that be okay for you?
I would discuss with my wife and get back to you.
Okay. So yeah, I mean, yeah, definitely confirm with your wife then, and then get back. Because obviously, I understand that she's the one working full time and so on. But then, of course, when you get back to me, let me know. Because if the thing is if we go ahead with the final interview today, but you aren't able to secure your place on the program today, that'll be essentially your place gone, because you'd have to go through the whole process again. And by the time we only have 2 places left, so it would already be finished. But do you know when you'd be able to know by?
Pardon?
Do you know when you'd be able to discuss with your wife by?
Not now.
Okay, that's no worries then.
When she come back from work.
Okay. Okay, so it's a little bit... Okay, that's no worries then. So what I'll do then is I'll cancel the interview for today. Of course, speak to your wife when she's back home from work. But then as soon as you can, if you can, just let me know. Just send me an email just confirming if you want to go ahead or not. Because then we still need to have the final stage interview. And then to actually secure your place on the program. But there's not a lot of places left. So we only have 2 places remaining at the minute. And of course, we do have quite a few interviews. So yeah, when do you think you'd be able to let me know by?
Okay.
You
can't continue the interview with me?
What was that, sorry?
Can you continue with the interview with me now?
So if we continue with the interview and then say you're success, because you'd find out at the time if you are successful. So what would happen is I'd ask you all the questions, I'd record it on the system, and then I put you on hold for about 5 to 10 minutes while I discuss with the team, going through your responses, and then I come back to you to let you know if you have been successful. And then from there we finalize the last few details. Also the area, just ensuring that we do have firms that work close to you to ensure we can get you roles after the program. And then you would have to make the payment then while we're on the line together to secure your place on the program so that place can be taken off. But then if you aren't, then you wouldn't be able to join this program in time because you'd have to do the whole process again.
Okay.
So do you know?
I'll get back to you by. I'll get back to you by 3 o'clock.
Oh, that's perfect. 3 o'clock. That's because that's not too long at all. To get back to me by. Yeah, get back to me by 3 p.m. I'll just put down a note for you now. Right, on 3 p.m. And then, yeah, say you get back to me, you can drop me an email or even just a text on this number. And then as soon as I have time, I will drop you a call. And then we can organise the next interview. And then, yeah, we can go from there. Is that all okay?
No problem.
All right, no problem, Yinusa. If you do have any other questions as well, do let me know. I'll be happy to help. But yeah, I'll speak to you soon. And of course, do your due diligence, do your research. Of course, make sure it's the best fit for you. Because of course, I wouldn't recommend going ahead if there's anything you're not comfortable with. And yeah, that's all I can say. You know, do your due diligence and everything. And yeah, speak to your wife, of course, as well.
No problem.
All right, no problem, Yinusa. I'll speak to you very soon then.
Thank you so much.
No problem at all. All right, take care. Speak to you soon.
Cheers.
Bye.
Yeah, bye.
Alright, that was supposed to be a final stage interview. So today, right now it's 12:23. That started 12:01 p.m. 29th of January 2024. Because yeah, he wants a sponsorship, and the thing is that we have helped people with sponsorships. But I just can't say we guarantee you we can help you with your visa sponsorship, which is obviously what it sounds like he wants. So I'm trying to be. Well, I was very transparent. Because the thing is, I could have just been like, yeah, from the get-go. But I did interject and tell him, like, yo, okay. Can't guarantee it, but it is. We can't guarantee it. Like, I can't say 100%. But from my experience, it's never not happened. Like, hey. I just don't want to give him any thought. I would rather under-promise than under-promise and over-deliver than over-promise and under-deliver. Even if that means I don't get a sale, which I need because obviously I haven't got any money. So yeah, but to be fair, a bit rusty as well, very rusty. Yeah. So yeah, well, yeah. Let me just post this video anyways. In a bit, guys. In a bit, my baby boy.